In just a minute with a special teen agony line. Well, the phone-in's later in the programme. We're going to be talking to her about that in just a second. Teenagers these days seem to have a lot more to cope with than we used to.
It's a crazy situation, but all I need are cigarettes and alcohol. You can wait for a lifetime to spend your days in the sunshine. You might as well do the white line, 'cause when it comes on top, you've gotta make it happen.
Heard on the radio this morning, 500,000 kids do ecstasy every weekend. Or was it 2 million? It's a big figure anyway. Listen, we've already got
But
some
it's
calls
not a drugs phone in.
No, it's not drugs phone.
It's,
No,
it's,
just
it's
picking up on
anything,
that.
really.
Drugs may occur, but we're already getting riveting calls. I mean, here, fell in love with a 15-year-old, fell in love with a boy of 18, 2 weeks ago, lost her virginity, now he doesn't want to know her. Here's a mum who's desperate because her daughter, and this is unusual, won't stop revising for her A-levels. And she says, what can I do to convince her that it's not the end of the world? Here's a 16-year-old who's had her belly button pierced, and her family don't know and won't approve, and they're all due to go on holiday shortly.
Oh, that's all right. That's funny.
And sadly,
bathing suit.
sadly, here's a 17-year-old who wants an abortion. And a son of 16 who is very violent, and his mum is ringing in because she's worried. So, in a
across the
way,
board, isn't it?
there are a lot of new problems, but these are still, if you think about it, perhaps apart from the navel piercing, they're the old problems that have recurred through the ages.
Well, what Julie said in the intro there, it's true. I think there are more pressures on kids. Look, let's talk to Billie. Billie is 15 years old, and she's got it good. I mean, things are going really well for Billie because she's going to be a major pop star. Just show you a quick clip, and then we'll talk to her. That is the best thing about being a teenager.
Yeah, that's as good as it gets.
And we're going to talk to you later about how it happened, because it's a great story. But what's the worst of it now? Here we are, 1998. Our kids are approaching their teens now. What's the worst part of it?
I've really enjoying it at the moment, and I enjoyed it before I got this big career thing going. But I don't know. I think there's a lot of pressure for exams and sex and drugs and
What's
all the
happening about
usual
your
stuff.
exams at the moment? Because you're 15, that means that should you be sitting A-levels next year?
Oh,
not A-levels, GCSEs, yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which are you at school in London?
I used to go to theatre school, Sylvia Young's and Marylebone.
Oh, that's where Emma Bunton went,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
And Baby Spice, yeah.
When you said pressure to have sex, do you mean peer pressure from other girls who say, go on, you've got to do it, or pressure from boys?
No, I don't think it's either. I think it's just a sort of self-conscious thing. I think that when other people do it, a lot of people will think, I don't know, I think I should do this, you know. It's no, I don't really think that boys necessarily pressure you into doing it. I just think it's something that you decide to do.
When I was a teenager at school, we knew for a fact that most boys, about that age, about 14, 15, who said that they'd had sex were lying. We knew that they were making it up, yeah? They're just telling stories.
Yeah.
Is that still the case, or if somebody says they've done it?
I think it is. I think it is a lot of the time, which is a shame, really, because I think sometimes it can, it can scare people a bit, the idea of people doing it so young and stuff.
But Billie, although don't you think that teenagers, especially girls these days, you just look so much more mature and older?
Yeah.
I mean, you're only 15, and I'm not suggesting that you sort of look older than 15, but actually you could easily pass for 18 or even 20, couldn't you?
Yes. And there's not now that area where you could be young and you didn't have to think about the future. We almost now are pushing children. Everything in the media, I think, is pushing them forward. And they're losing those lovely years when you could just be nothing.
I think there's a lot of stress also to be thin and pretty, and I think that's probably one of the biggest issues at the moment. For girls, everyone has to be 6 stone or whatever. You have to be thin, and I hate it.
And boys too.
And boys,
are
even
terribly
boys.
image conscious now.
Yeah.
You hate that, do you?
I hate it.
You don't diet, do you? You're very slim.
No, not really, but I mean, I have thought sometimes, I think if you hang around with people that are so conscious about it, you actually just
You pick it
start
up.
going
You just pick it
crazy
up,
into
don't you?
Well,
it.
at a
Yeah.
stage school, you'll get a lot of that because a lot of it's about image and looks, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. That, but a lot of people that go to normal secondary schools get it as well. I just think that some of the boys are like, you know, boys can be a bit like, you're fat, you know, or most girls do it as well.
Has
I
anyone
just
said that to you, ever?
I can't really remember. No one's
But
actually.
you've heard it said to other girls who are not fat.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
do, even at primary school level.
Yeah.
The girls are absolutely obsessed with being slim.
Well, OK, well, again, we're not majoring on that either, but that's obviously going to be a subject that we'll talk about. So thanks for being here. Thanks
Thank
for talking. That was
you.
good. We'll
Thank
talk to you
you.
later as well. Just a quick chat later, and then you
Okay,
can sing us a song.
excellent.
What's the song called? It's a good title.
Because we want to.
Yeah, do it because you want to. Fine. OK, good teen rebel stuff. Right, the number is 0171 401 7777. So if you're a parent, but particularly if you're a half-termer or you're a student and you've got problems, no matter what, it could be anything at all, education, sex, drugs, rock and roll, you name it, we'll try and help on that number.
Right, Denise takes your calls and Billie joins us again at the end of the show and sings us out with her fab new single. Right, if you've just joined us, there's still lots to come. You've just seen her.